What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. So today I figured I would sit down and I would talk about the Pokemon Direct that is happening tomorrow on February 27th, 2019. Now, it's very clear that we are going to be getting something that has to do with Generation 8, the new generation of Pokemon games, just because of the way that the Twitter's been acting for Pokemon. They've been basically just posting about all the different generations day by day, and it just makes more sense for them to just, reveal Gen 8 tomorrow, given the fact that today, on the 26th, they did something about Gen 7, and the day before that, they did Gen 6. So Gen 8, it seems like it's coming, and since this Direct is only going to be about 7 minutes, I think that it is very appropriate for them to really just give us a taste as to what Gen 8 is going to be like when it comes to Pokemon, and just the future of the series in general, because again, this is the first mainline Pokemon game that is going to be on the Switch. So they have really big shoes to fill, they have a lot of expectations. However, I don't think they're going to drop absolutely everything tomorrow. I think they're just going to tease a couple things. So this video isn't going to be a wish list, and it's not going to be about what I expect to see with Gen 8 as a whole. This is just going to be things that I expect them to show tomorrow in order to give us that really good first taste and first look at Generation 8 and what Pokemon is going to look like on the Switch. Okay, obviously, so one of the things that I think we are definitely going to see when it comes to Gen 8 and the Pokemon Direct tomorrow is going to be the names and the box arts of the titles, because obviously there's always two titles. There's sort of like a yin and yang type of thing going on when it comes to, like Sun and Moon. We have Ruby and Sapphire. They're two names that usually intertwine, and I also expect to just see the legendaries of the box arts. That is just a staple. That's something that I think is definitely safe to assume that we will be getting the names, and we will be getting the legendary Pokemon for the regions. Okay, so the next thing that I think we are definitely going to see are the first stage starter Pokemon for the generation. A lot of people have been saying that they want us to stray away from the fire, grass, and water thing, but again, it is such a staple in the franchise, and it's a formula that I feel like really works. Giving them unique third stage typings could be cool, giving them really great abilities, just to shake it up a little bit. That would really be awesome, just having like Blaze and Overglow and Torrent and all that stuff. It does get a little boring. If you switch up just little things like that, it can make the Pokemon a lot more enjoyable, so they don't really need to stray away from the fire, water, and grass typing. So I do think we're going to see the first stage evolutions. They usually do this when they reveal the regions. So yeah, I think that we could definitely expect that when it comes to Generation 8 in the Direct tomorrow. Okay, so coming up next, I think we are definitely going to be able to see the original character. Not only that, but the Professor and the Rival. I think they're going to show off customization, what the base character looks like, what we can really do. Hopefully it's a lot more advanced than in past games. You could really just sort of stick to a staple of like blonde hair, blue eyes, black hair, black eyes, that thing. I really want them to switch it up this time around. I really think that the Switch is capable of doing it, and I think that that's one of the things the community is very loud with when we want more trainer customization. So hopefully they show off some of that, but that could be saved for later down the line. I just want them to know that there will be confirmation that there will be better character customization within this game title. So yeah, the Professor, I think that's pretty easy to guess. We will see the Professor. I think that that's just something they usually introduce like right at the beginning. And then hopefully we do see the Rival as well. The Rival, again, all this stuff becomes more developed in future trailers for the games. But in order for them to really showcase what this is going to be about, like I said, there's a lot of expectations they have to live up to. I think that they have to give us just a little bit of taste of all the big things when it comes to Generation 8. So I do think we will be able to see the OC, the Professor for the region, as well as the Rival for the region. So coming up, basically going off of what I was talking about when it comes to the region, I do think we are going to get the region name, and we will be getting an idea of what the real world location is when it comes to Generation 8. A lot of Pokemon games, if not all of them, are based off of real world locations, like different countries and continents around the world. So there's been a lot of speculation about possibly the UK, somewhere in the UK being the region that this world is based off of, but we don't know. But I just do want to get sort of like an understanding, but I do think it's very obvious that we will be getting some sort of a hint, obviously the region name, stuff like that. So that's just something that, again, I feel is a staple that we have to see in the Direct tomorrow when it comes to Generation 8. Okay, so one of the other things that I think is sort of like we're moving away from the staples and sort of to like my wish list of what I hope we can see in the Generation 8 reveal tomorrow is going to be gyms returning. Gyms have been such a staple in the franchise, obviously up until Sun and Moon, but that was just a little experiment. I feel like the community was very vocal about the fact that we just want gyms back. The fact that they were obviously back in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I think that that is an indication that we could possibly get gyms returning. I really hope so. I mean, hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So I think that they should bring gyms back. And also, just speaking of bringing back previous assets of the games, I think Wild Battle encounters should return. Again, just a staple to the history of the franchise. I don't know, obviously it was just taken out for a gimmick and Let's Go, but I do not want that to return. I mean, I don't I didn't really like the Pokemon Go mechanic. It was fun for a little bit, but I realized how clunky and weird it was. I want this to be a mainline experience. I want to really feel the magic this time around. So wild battles have to return. Again, I think that was just experimenting with, you know, Let's Go. It was a way to promote Pokemon Go. But guys, let's get back to the meat, the basics. Generation line games, I think that we do need wild battles to return. Okay, and then the last thing that I hope that gets revealed to us when it comes to Generation 8 tomorrow is that we get revealed that we can have our Pokemon following us. That was such a welcomed thing to bring back when it came to Let's Go. Obviously, the last time we saw that was Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So bringing that back and Let's Go, hopefully that's sort of a tease, like, look, this will be coming. This will be, you know, this will be returning. So I hope that it does carry over to Generation 8. Also, I hope that the overworld Pokemon encounters, I forgot to mention that. I hope the overworld Pokemon encounters also come back from Let's Go. That was just a very good, easy, fun way in order for us to find the Pokemon we want. It added a lot of detail and life to the worlds, and obviously with the Switch, it can handle stuff like that. So I hope that they carry that over to Generation 8. That's something I would really like to see tomorrow, just so we know that it is coming. So yeah, that ends my list for all the you know, my wish list for what I want to see in the Direct tomorrow when it comes to Generation 8's debut. However, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know what you guys really want to see when it comes to Pokemon Generation 8. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, it has a really, really large pair of shoes to fill. There's a lot of different things that they could be doing with this generation this time around. So let me know all your hopes down below. Don't forget to like the video. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more Pokemon content. I know I'm saying that. I love Pokemon. I tried doing Pokemon content back in the day when it came to Let's Go, but Let's Go just didn't capture my attention as much as I wanted it to. But the fact that I am doing YouTube a little more seriously now, and the new generation is just around the corner, I want to start covering and doing Pokemon content here on the channel. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And yeah, until the next video, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.